Você disse que era meu, mas caiu na mentira. Tô de salto alto, vou deixar você na mira. Na mira. Na mira. Na mira.
Yo, welcome back to another video. This is your host with the most, Cringe Gobby One here. And first, before we start this chapter, I just gotta say I did change a little bit of where I was recording the last chapter, 210 to compare to 211, because I had issues on my normal recording site that I usually go to do the Blue Lock manga, and then it was down for a little bit, but now we are back in session, which is actually great because I actually prefer this one. I prefer just scrolling than, you know, pressing a button just to skip the page. So hey, in the end of the day, that's just what I prefer, and it just works out better for me and everybody else. So regardless of that, we got chapter 211 called Zombie. As Don Lorenzo, he stopped Michael Kaiser's preempted strike. He's like, what a pinpoint cut from Lorenzo of the New Generation World 11, as we get a confirmation there that he's a part of them. He's just like a part of the 11 freaks. He's just like, he's just like, wow, I poured over videos of him, but he's crazy in person. He's like, not even I was able to read Kaiser's surprise attack, but he saw through it in an instant and stopped it right away. What an incredible predictive and physical ability. He's like, this is the defensive power of Don Lorenzo, the world's best U20 center back. He's like, quit grinning, Lorenzo. He's like, those guidey gold teeth are damn creepy. He's like, Mitcha. He's just like, that's what he calls him. He doesn't call him Michael. He's like, Mitcha. He's like, you're worth 300 mil. So if I beat you, I'm worth more than that, right? He's like, just like always, you only see people in terms of money, you old gold shithead. He's like, of course I do. He's like, there's nothing in this world that money can't buy. He's like, that's the truth, okay? He's just like, huh? He's like, 30 mil. He's like counting everybody else. He's like, 30 mil, 27 mil, 24 mil, 29 mil, 50 mil. It's like, let's swallow all of them whole, Ubers. He's like, counterattack, okay? He's like, he begins his metavision right there, activates it, and then Aiko sends off. He's like, here they come, a long pass as right. He's like, get ready for a counter, and he's like, I won't let you kick. He's like, you chatty gold tooth. He's just like, oh, he's like, see ya. 47 mil, as he literally does this insane backward kind of spin and it goes around him, and even Kunigami surprised. He's like, just try to get past me, World 11 son, let's duel. And then he does this weird little techniques like, huh, you're 0 yen, right? He's like, so you're worthless, okay? And as he moves right past him, he's like, what? He's like, what's with that dribbling? He's like, he keeps wobbling around, so I can't read his center of gravity. It's like his upper and lower halves are moving separately, and then he moves right past him and makes like a little merc around him. He's like, it's a zombie step, which is insane because I think he literally he doesn't nutmeg him, but he almost did, which is actually pretty cool. He's like, what was that wobble feint? He's like, he's a center back, but he's breaking through the middle with dribbling, and then he passes right through to Sendo, and then Sendo passes the ball right back to another Uber's NPC right there, and he passes it back to Lorenzo. He's like, damn, what a combo. He's like, they're still coming, stop Lorenzo. He's like, yikes, Uber is bad news. He's like, when they're on the defense, they keep Lorenzo farthest back and let their opponents charge in. He's like, then they press with multiple players to wrench the ball away. He's like, and then they switch. That instant, Lorenzo steals the ball. He's like, then Nico moves back from the midfield and switches positions with Lorenzo. He's like, then they charge up the center. Lorenzo's dribbling and ideas everyone else trusts in those, so they become his limbs. He's like, in one fell swoop, as he sees the other NPCs that are from Ubers, he's like, they cause everyone in the field to panic. He's like, with their zombie long counter, as he calls it. He's just like, so this is the organizational power and discipline of Ubers. He's like, which has Don Lorenzo, the world's best center back, as its keystone. As we move on to the goalpost, and we see Kagamaru, he's like, he's already up here. He's like, time to shoot, okay? And then he gets in a position, he's like, not gonna happen, I'll block you. And then he jumps straight up. He's like, 28 mil. And then he's like, somebody else get in there. He's like, I'm going. He's like, no, it's no use. He's like, now that everyone's on the field, he's like, it's totally focused on Lorenzo. And then he moves along, and then he passes the ball, Lorenzo, right to a position, and he's like, outside of everyone's awareness comes in a lion, which is right there. He's like, Barou's path to victory can be born. And he's like, nice charge, Lorenzo, as we see him coming in, which is insane. He's like, did I feed you on time? And he's like, Lorenzo times Barou. This is Uber's, a system that uses a complementary king's goal formula, which is insane. As we see Barou's insane auras as he's coming in right there, which is, I can see how he's been doing his insane shit till now, in which we see an insane tiger there. But as we move down, we see none other than Yoichi Isagi stop Barou's attack just right there before he even gets it. Splits up. Even Barou gets all surprised. He's like, what the fuck? He's just like, how the hell will he get it? He's like, so this is your secret. He's like, so this is the secret to your hat trick, huh? And then he's just like, nice work, new king, as we see Isagi with his activated metavision smiling at him. And then he's like, Igarashi's like, Isagi. Barou gets pissed off, and then Lorenzo's like, is he really worth 50 million? As Kaiser gets all surprised as well, as the end of the chapter concludes. Holy shit, chapter 211 was actually fucking insane. I cannot wait for chapter 212. I will definitely catch you guys there, because man, this chapter was just amazing. The way that all this was happening, and Isagi was just like paying attention to all of it. Outside of it, we never even seen him in the situation, comes out of nowhere, stops that attack, just ends it off right there. Man, amazing. But I will catch you guys in chapter 212, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around. Leave a like, subscribe for more. It really does help your boy out in the end of the day, and I will see y'all on the next one. This is always your host with the most, Cringe Copy One here, signing out.
君の虜になってしまえばきっとこの夏は充実するのモード噂の Dream